And what is going on, Bat Fam? It is Bat Zeke at it again with another DC Dual Force deck tech. Now, this is one that I'm really excited for. This deck, I firmly do believe, is just competitive right out of the get-go. Once ladder is launched, this is definitely going to be my initial ladder deck. I'm calling it Power Couple because our leaders, as you can see right over here, is we've got Joker and we've got Lex. We've got the two biggest bads in the DC universe working together to wreak some havoc and to get some Arkham inmates going. So that is what this deck is. This is a tyranny and anarchy aggro deck, but we are a tribal aggressive deck. And so people who are coming from Hearthstone remember Murlocs, people who are coming from Magic the Gathering think elves, humans, dwarves, goblins. And so we have different tribal lords in here. We have a bunch of different recruits that get extra bonuses based upon Arkham inmates. So let's look at the one drops that get those bonuses because gosh, there are so many of them. So first and foremost, our most important two copper cards come from, where are we? So we have got Clayface, first and foremost. Oh, they're right next to each other. That keeps it very convenient. Clayface, after you deploy an inmate, it grows. +2/+1. This gets out of hand extremely fast. It just grows itself, though. So think like a Champion of the Parish in Magic the Gathering effect. Every time you play an Arkham recruit, it's going to grow. And then we have Black Mask. So Black Mask, really similar to Clayface, grows every time you play an Arkham inmate, but the big difference is Black Mask actually makes the rest of your team larger as well. So both of these are huge auto includes, and we even have more payoff spells in the one drop slot as well. Ventriloquist, fantastic. You play this, follow it up with an Arkham Inmate or two, you've just dealt 6 damage. You can wipe the opposing board with just Ventriloquist into like the Tweed Brothers or Jailbreak. So really great synergy there. So let's go over the deck. We're going to go over the card choice from copper to gold, card by card, so see why they all got included, see what really makes this deck tick. So first and foremost, we've got Kite Man. Kite Man is a free Arkham inmate. You are never throwing Kite Man back if you have it in your opening hand. It makes some of your most busted draws possible, like Kite Man into Black Mask, into Clayface, into Ventriloquist. Just this being free is fantastic, and a 3/1 Hunter. This can deal a lot of damage if your opponent does not deal with it. Then I don't really know how to say this one. I'm going to call it Amy. Then we have Amy right here. So Amy is a 3/4 Arkham inmate with an attacks randomly. Of course, we do not love the attacking randomly, but the stat line on it is so fantastic. And the adrenaline, so it gets stronger. It's a good late game top deck as well, but just an absolute beater, an auto include. And then, this is arguably one of the best gold cards in my opinion, the legendary, the Riddler. The Riddler is a 2/4, so an excellent body on turn 1, and in addition to that, it doesn't even have to survive a turn to get value. Sure, it's just going to get you a bunch of mediocre cards most of the time, but a bunch of mediocre cards when you're drawing off the top of the deck and you have no cards in hand because we're playing an aggro deck, we take those. So we love the Riddler. This is also one of our best turn 1 plays. Here's a really unassuming one. Another copper Arkham inmate. The Mad Hatter is a 1/1 that draws both you and your opponent a card. Anything that has a symmetrical effect like that is good, right? We're both drawing the card. It's not like they're just drawing the card or we just are. It's symmetrical, but what makes this not symmetrical is every time that you draw an Arkham inmate, it gets +2/+2. And because this is a 1/1, our opponent just lets this sit on the board sometimes and just gets a stat after stat after stat. We've got Punchline. Punchline is really just here for Joker turns. It's another 1-drop Arkham inmate. 3/1 is a terrible body. I do not like a 3/1 stat line on a creature or a recruit, but that's okay because her ability to give you that +1 firepower and just being an Arkham inmate in this deck is excellent. We've got Prometheus. Prometheus just helps keep our really important recruits safe. It keeps our Riddler safe. It keeps our Mad Hatter safe. It keeps our Clayfaces safe. So, and it's also just an Arkham inmate, so it helps trigger all of those extra buffs as well. Partners in Crime, another amazing card. Just generating 2 Arkham inmates for 1 mana is excellent as is. And then just 2 3/1s. Like I said, I don't love the 3/1 stat line, but it still is an awesome card for double triggers on all of our Arkham inmate enablers. We've got Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze is a burn spell as well as just so good against Wonder Woman, Batman, and other heroes. Really messes up their turn 2 play. Really messes up. Traumatized, we just have 1 in here, but you do want this removal. I'm thinking about bringing this up to 2. Then we've got Man-Bat. Man-Bat is awesome because you can just keep triggering your Arkham inmate enablers over and over again. It just comes back to your hand every turn. So you just get to go over and over and over again. Love it. Then we've got Hugo Strange. Hugo Strange, another excellent Arkham inmate that does a really good job at just disrupting the enemy's plans. This is a weird one, but Escape Tunnel should probably be a 2 of. I'm having a little bit of trouble. There's so many good cards for this deck. But Escape Tunnel on turn 1 is ridiculous. It's going to allow all of your enablers to stay alive for a turn without just immediately being shot down, which we love. Clayface and Black Mask we already talked about, and Ventriloquist. These are our 3 best enablers. Oh, we are mulliganing for all of these. We are never throwing these back. These are the cards we're looking for in our opening hand. And then we have got Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is good. She's a good Arkham inmate. She's good, really good stat lines. 3/6. Every time you play an Anarchy card, she gets bonuses, and the flurry is really nice when we're drawing late game. She is pretty good. Scarecrow, I like more. A 7/2 stat line is pretty gross, honestly, especially because it can come down and just immediately kill a small creature. And then, this is one of the big bads of the deck. When the games that you draw the Penguin are the games you usually win, so every time an Arkham inmate kills an opposing creature, it grows your Arkham inmates everywhere. It turns even like Ventriloquist into a threat after a while, and it makes every single top deck in your entire deck fantastic. Bane, he is just a crusher, 6/4 stat line, and he basically, if he can connect with an opposing hero, he makes it useless for like the rest of the game. Absolutely insane. And then Tweed Brothers and Jailbreak we can both talk about because they're really similar cards. Both of these just come down, grab you 2 inmates, double trigger, amazing silver cards. I honestly think that Jailbreak could be gold. Like, I really do think this could be a gold card, not a silver, even though it's random. Just being able to grab 2 creatures like that have those nice synergies are fantastic. Then, Disorganized Crime. This is just a win condition for the deck. This is a way that you're just like, oh, dang it, both of my opponents' heroes are at like 10 life. How am I going to kill them? Boom, 1 Disorganized Crime takes the cake. And then last but not least, we've got Darkseid. This will be Joker one day. I just have not opened Joker yet. So this will come out. I just really like Darkseid. Being able to blow up an opponent's space for the entire game is pretty gross. And this deck does not have any typical removal like that. So you really like to have a Darkseid in there. Alrighty, everyone. That is going to be another deck tech. I am once again Bat Zeke. Thanks again, Bat Fam, for watching. We have a lot of these deck techs to go. If you are into the decks, if you like what you've been seeing, please like and subscribe so you can see whenever I am posting another deck. And make sure to follow me both on YouTube and on Twitch to see whenever I'm going live so you can see these decks in action. Tell me what you thought in the comments. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you so much, and I hope you have an excellent, excellent day. Thanks for watching.